Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick, and what a terrific play.
Jane's so lucky.
Looking to throw on second down. Goff. And this one incomplete.
He just overran him.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Out of the gun. Gone.
Come on, bro. What kind of stupid shit is that?
Well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. From the gun, here's Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down. Goff going to hand it to Gurley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw, Goff.
Yeah, and your fucking dumbass special teams got a super kick, fucking touchdown.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So in the Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's Goff. It's complete to Snead. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Well, you think about the two quarterbacks in this game, Goff and Prescott. And, of course, Jared Goff, the first pick back in the 2016 class. Prescott, that same class, but he was in the 4th round, pick number 135. But Dak would take home Offensive Rookie of the Year honors. Fear not, though, for Jared Goff. He would recover, of course, and lead the Rams to Super Bowl 53 in that eventual loss to the Patriots.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
I could probably guess, but I can't think of her name right now. Fuck, I just fucking mentioned her the other day, and I'm pretty sure it's her, right? Yeah, I fucking knew it. Fuck, what's her name? Fucking the one that he's all lovey-dovey with.
Oh, Crystal, what's his name? Or Crystal?
What's her name?
Tori.
Tori, there you go.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this round.
They're all lovey-doveys again.
As they look to convert on 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
Damn.
Take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field. And
how's your got a club? Like first, little bit first sight.
Yeah, again, right.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Because I mentioned her and he's like, fuck, I miss her. It was that night, dude. You're like, fuck.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense.
He ran back down.
Settle down and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down now, it's Conner, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they're going to have a third down.
Whoa, caught it.
Prescott from the gun.
Good fucking catch, bro.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They convert on third with a gain of 22. On first and 10 is Conner. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, Conner looking for space. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert.
He used to play for Oklahoma.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Quentin Williams in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. On fourth down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
What, against me?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
What?
After one,
how's that?
7-0 on EA Sports.
That makes no fucking sense, but okay. Stupid.
Goff on first down. Flush to his right. Dumps it off to Gurley. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And all the way down to the 26. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own.
Of course, it's my tight end.
Oftentimes, you get additional blocking at the second level, which
My
gets
quarterback.
you into the secondary.
On first and 10, Goff. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
I think Martin's really racist, bro.
On first down, the offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. He gets it to Gurley. Complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Falcons on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal,
Get that shit out of here.
just give him confidence and let him knock
Dude, he burned the shit out of my corner. Good thing I kept him back.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Good shit.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's a fake!
Here's Prescott. Screen pass to Connor. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together.
Oh, this guy just fucking flew at it. This bullshit.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
You did. Oh, wait, I did.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. That's complete to his running back, Connor. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. The throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league.
Because like a field goal right now, take the lead right now, like a quick field goal and shit.
Because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on fourth down last year, but they'll try it here. Here's Prescott.
Fuck. There goes the field goal.
And now look at him go. The 20. And he takes to the end zone. Defense has a touchdown. Maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick six last year, remember it, but it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time, they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott now. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll run on first down. Connor. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Prescott now from the 50. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Let's go. Game over, niggas.
This game is just understanding situations and then
I switched
to
it.
execute.
Switch it to him.
Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Game over, niggas. Touchdown, boy.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down.
We're too scared of Lamar Jackson.
He may try and run for this. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Boom!
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. That's right, baby. Here we go. Kill. 57's Mike. I got one. 57's the Mike. Go. Get out there. Watch the run.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking deep for Hilton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They
Fudge.
1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh.
Listen.
A shotgun snap for gone.
This
Man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And the ball is knocked out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. On 1st down, it's gone. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Gall. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room. And they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will.
He's good.
A lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see
You think you're going to win this game?
that kind of kickstarts them. From the 29, Prescott looking deep for Hilton. That's caught at the 25. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 46 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh!
The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass.
It's like a punt. It's like a punt.
10 from the 25. Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Coleman. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually
Other kickers coming out?
back in the good old days.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Oh my defense, I'm not rushing.
It's gone. Flushed out right. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Cut. 120. Check. Block 54. Block 54. Cut.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Where's my blockers?
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because this confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Lucky. 51. We're going to 53. All day, baby. All day. Rush in.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. It's complete to Robinson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 33 yards that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Prescott. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Bud Dupree able to take him down.
I don't know, he's just not running the ball right.
So after the sack, they'll come up.
I give him the ball, he's just not running it.
2nd and 13. Prescott. Complete to Hilton. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Okay, he caught it up like that.
Remember, that's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Here's Counter. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
Right
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And it's a keeper with Prescott. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
What are you going to do?
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Steps away. Now he's going to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 38. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. If they needed a break, they needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Yeah.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
I didn't see nothing.
Well, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
Nope, I want it. That's fine. I want it.
NFL. On 2nd down, Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
You could get a field goal.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Or just give me a pick 6, dog.
Check three. Hey, kill.
From the gun, here's Goff.
That man.
Jason Pierre-Paul.
Rule just changed.
Trying to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And Quigley now on the punt as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48.
Hey, maybe you want to get me.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
Our ball. I knew it was coming.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Oh, and he gets popped in there.
Past the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 44 yards. Right back to Connor here on first. It's a
Let's go, boys.
That'll make it second and 4.
They didn't lose. Oh, this is at the end of the game. Lamar Jackson.
And he will lose
302 yards passing, 4 touchdowns.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss.
Rushing, 144 rushing, 1 touchdown.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play
It's
to
too
start
good, right?
the drive. Not much sense. Prescott from the gun.
We're going to use now.
To Connor on the check down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
All right, I use Kansas City.
This game, assholes.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal
I'm already done with this game.
Picked off with great anticipation. And a big
Fuck y'all, bitch ass niggas now.
will get the football back. The
Dumb shit.
interception woes, they just
Well, I don't know, something on Madden or whatever
At this
else.
point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think
If it doesn't work,
confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit.
It was just that day.